Howdy, hotshots. Beaming to you from Not a Financial Advisor land with not financial advice. It's Kevin with Earth 2 Mastery, one of your top 43.768 favorite digital investment YouTubers. So grab your glue stick because we're going to make a little bit of a collage. We got an episode of Rhys's Pieces here with you today. We're going to go over some info that we got from the Telegram. All right, we're looking at the OMI token tracker here. Doesn't look like much change since yesterday. I don't calculate it down to the decimals, but overall these billions and millions seem to be about the same. So let's go over and look at the price. We're up about 5.5% on the day to 0.00642582. Yesterday when we were talking, we were under 0.006. So it has moved up a little bit. Still up 24,000% year to date. And 169 billion, 967 million circulating supply. That has not changed since yesterday. Okay, guys, so I was digging through the Telegram and I noticed Rhys had dropped a lot of information, so I decided to go over it with you here today. And also, I know about a giveaway for a common Ultraman. I'll tell you about that at the end of the video, so stick around for that. Okay, the VeVe market is still closed. I keep trying to go in there. It's not available. And then I got these notifications. The development team has opted to keep the VeVe market offline over the weekend in order to optimize some additional parameters in anticipation of increased market activity. Now, I hope those are some of the sort functions. And I'd also like to be able to sort auctions by ending time, so that I can go through and look and see what's ending at what specific time, so that I can just look at auctions that are ending, because I'm interested in a lot of the different collectibles. And right now you can look at the ending auctions, but it's only like the next 5 or 6. I'd rather be able to scroll down. I'll give you a little bit of a tip, something I've been doing. I throw a bid in on things that I want to watch just so that it shows it to me in my profile and I can keep looking at it. I can watch when it ends, because there's really no good way to track an auction. I hope they add the watch feature to it. That way you don't have to place a bid ahead of time. You can wait until it's almost done. Because as far as I could tell, placing a bid early, the only function it serves for me is that I get to watch that item. Because there's no way I'm going to win it, right? Unless you bid some obscene amount on it, because at the last second, people seem to like to bid on things. We have also closed all active auctions and listings. That's a good idea. I was saying that they should do that even before they did that. Just for the 3-hour time period that they had originally planned on closing it down, I thought that they should do that. It didn't make sense to me to have auctions expiring when people couldn't bid on them. Maybe that's what they figured out. So please rest assured that no one will be inconvenienced by the market maintenance. Well, people are inconvenienced by it because some people had auctions listed. Some people were winning auctions. So, I mean, it's kind of naive to say that no one will be inconvenienced by it. But I do believe this is the least inconvenience possible, is to just end the auctions. This also includes all pending payments from auctions that have expired since the market was closed. Yeah, good. And thank you for all your patience and support. We hope you will have a fantastic weekend, and we'll update you with more on Monday. Okay, so probably a couple days, and then we'll have the market back open. All right, so let's go through some of this information that Rhys was dropping in the Telegram. It's important to get all these little tidbits. Sometimes you can pick up something that you weren't able to see in an official announcement. Okay, this is Hello K. I think they have a YouTube channel. I haven't watched it, so I honestly don't know if it's a man or a woman. But Hello K was asking something about people buying more than one ultra rare. And Rhys says, yep, all those issues should now be rectified. No ultra rares for this drop, so might have to wait till the next one to confirm, but I believe the devs have had it sorted. Well, they were saying that you were only allowed one rare as well. So even without any ultra rares, this drop should have clued us in on that. Can you tell us, everybody tell us if you were able to get more than one rare? Because I think it was supposed to only be one rare, one ultra rare. I had seen when somebody came and talked to Rhys about purchasing one of the secret rares for a gem, and he had responded to it, but I just went back through Telegram all the way through the day of the drop, and I didn't see it. So I kind of think maybe it got deleted. But, you know, that's just a conspiracy theorist in me, I guess. Let's see here. This guy was saying that OMI to gem conversion is on its way, but what about gem to OMI conversion? And Rhys still says, no, not yet. That'll come with the money transmittal license. So that's been their story the whole time. So assuming they're still working on it. This person was asking about the big announcement and whether or not, because he's the communications manager, if he was going to be the one to announce it. And he said, nope. And if he had the power, he would have announced it already. But it's just the first of many, and it's out of his hands at the moment. So they've got a lot of announcements coming, so that's good news. This person was asking about the announcement again, and he says, no, don't you worry. We've got plenty of game-changing things to come. Trust me when I say you guys haven't seen anything yet. Nope, I haven't seen anything yet because I haven't seen any... Maybe I haven't seen any evidence of Marvel and Star Wars, and maybe I haven't seen any evidence of Pokemon and VeVeverse. Oh, yeah. And we haven't seen any pictures of CZ with David Yu, right? We haven't seen anything yet. These official announcements are going to blow the lid off this whole project for sure. Okay, here we go. This person... let's see, haha, thanks. Maybe I'll get the go-ahead on the next one. But really, when we start to roll out licenses and announcements, we want to maximize exposure and impact, attract new users, build brand awareness, things like that. So any major announcements will go through the proper channels. That way we all benefit, as more users equals more burn, and more burn equals good times. We've been talking about that. That's why I say I like the VeVe price being low, and I like these multi-drop weeks. I want to see those happening more often. Some people were upset with the number of issues that the DeLoreans got. Of course, that's going to be nothing when there's millions of people here. Now, I personally want stuff available in the store all the time to be bought because I just want to see that OMI burn. I want to see that OMI burn. Gag wants to see OMI burn like the tips of her palm balls. She wants to see it burn. All right. Let's see here. Oh, this guy says any way you can hit the thrusters on OMI, and Rhys says thrusters preparing to engage. There's lots of sky left this year. Don't you worry, man. After 24,000%, it's still got room to go. I believe it does. And so somebody was complaining about the 50 or 60 million OMI cell walls that we see popping up. But you know, the thing is, once people get out of their OMI, they get out of those millions of positions. If we drive the price up, it's going to be hard for them to get back in because they'll be losing money, you know, selling at one price and then buying at a higher price. So once we ditch those cell walls, we're better off for it in the long run. I mean, in the short run, yeah, sure, it keeps things. If you're just looking for a quick trade, it's not great for you. But if you are actually looking at holding it long term, then getting these cell walls out of the way early is the way to do it. And it keeps the price low while we burn more. But Rhys says that we've got the system interacting properly now, so we can expect this smoothness from all future drops. And hopefully there's another one next week. I hope so too. I'm guessing, I don't know, it's 50-50 Star Trek or Jurassic Park. If I had to guess, I would say Jurassic Park. And I want a T-Rex and a Raptor. So, you know, I hope that maybe I can get one of those. So I'll definitely set my alarm next week. I think we're expecting that if these optimizations will be able to run drops and the market is and not have to take it offline. Okay, so we had to take the market offline so that it runs smoothly this time. But he's thinking that they don't have to do that again in the future. And I hope not, because, I mean, why do you want auctions to end and stuff like that when they could just keep going? Somebody asked him about what all of the initials mean on the collectibles. And so he just broke it down. We've all seen this before, but it's a good little breakdown, so I thought I'd share it again. The FE means first edition, so it represents the first releases from each brand. And the FA is first appearance, which is the first time these characters have appeared in digital format ever. For Batman, it was the Todd McFarlane from Series 1, and everything else was FE. In the collectibles world, it's usually these first appearance or soapbox editions that are the most sought after. Wow. I like first appearances. I mean, first editions are good too, but what happens when they just start releasing the same things over again? Those ones that carry the first edition or first appearance designation are going to be worth much more. You know, it's a collectible. It's like getting a first edition of a book. Here we go. Yeah, that gets suggested a lot, but it's not about money making. We want all our collectibles to have value for the user. The free market will decide on whether those upped prices actually work. And for anyone paying attention, the whole value proposition behind OMI is that if you buy it cheap and the price goes up, you get twice the amount of gems and can therefore build out your own collections for cheaper. So they are saying that, for a lot of people, collectors, people that are in there for collections and not necessarily for investment purposes, the idea is to buy Ecomi right now and sit on it. And then later when you convert it to gems, you get more gems. And then you can buy your collectibles cheaper. Now, honestly, that works for any type of investment, right? I mean, even if you think that Tesla is going up in value, you can buy it now, and then when you sell it later, you can get more gems. But I'm not sure it's a taxable event if you convert the Ecomi to gems, because you're never really converting it to dollars. So it depends on your country and your tax laws. So it might be a better value proposition for you to invest in Ecomi if you plan on using it to buy gems with in the future than a different type of investment where you have to sell and go to fiat later. I'm just going to get rid of my video down there because it all died. Okay, so that was the idea behind Ecomi. That was all the information that Rhys dropped that I wanted to go over with you. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Get to sub it.